Shalom, 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 Israel. Want to give a call out Yahweh by Shema Mashah, Wamalak Yahushua. Let's give an honor and praises to the Most High God and to His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I'm Soldier Donovan with the Battle Axes of the Most High, just coming at y'all with another class on this Sabbath, coming into the Sabbath. Shabbat Shalom, the brothers and sisters that will tune in. Shabbat Shalom, the brothers and sisters that will tune in today or will tune in the future. Please pray this class is edifying to the body as well as the spirit. The title of the class is Keep the Spirit Through the Wilderness. Keep the Spirit Through the Wilderness. Because even looking back at it with us, even coming off of this atonement about 2 days ago, talking to a brother, it was like, do any of y'all feel different? Do any of y'all just feel like more mature? He said certain things just not funny. And I just told him it was the residual effects of the humbling that we received from the Lord during the atonement. And he was like, I can feel that. Because the thing is, we will want to keep that same spirit of humility, not sorrowfulness, but sorrowfulness to repentance. Having that same mentality of like, hey, this is who I am. I'm just trying to make it through, right? I'm trying to be a well and faithful servant to the end. And this is what we kind of shooting for right now. Going into Tabernacles, starting sundown this Sunday, all the way through next week. Even going out there to the actual wilderness, going camping, that the Battle Axes and, many congregations will do. Just keeping that same spirit of meekness, humility, love, kind-heartedness, forgetfulness through the wilderness, right? And throughout the rest of the year. Because we know after this time, it starts to go through a dry period, right? going through the cold winters, right? Lord always talk about the winters, how they hard, right? Let's get that. Let's go to Luke. Man, I had my other sword at the school. I'm back to my old trusty rusty, man. I can't tell you the last time I just read out of this. I still be precepting in there every now and then, but this thing beat up, man. There's some good works that I done put in this mud, and I let this mud sit on ice. But let's get this. St. Luke, chapter 20, and we will start at verse, where is that? Here we go. So like it, brothers and sisters. I know I'm looking at it. Salakia. Matter of fact, while I look for that one, I'm gonna get this one real quick. Let's go to Psalm real quick. Chapter 147. Chapter 147, and we're gonna start at verse 16. The book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 16. He giveth snow like wool. He scattered the hoarfrost like ashes. He casteth forth his ice like morsels. Who can stand before his cold? Because we know going into the wilderness, going into this cold season that we are about to go into, right? He said, who can stand before this cold, man? This is why the Lord spiritually wants you to bulk up, get a lot of food, right? So that when this hibernation period comes, right? And when all the calamities and all the hard things come upon us during this winter, we have our minds and our spirits and our bodies ready for this thing, right? So that we can be prepared for these things, right? It says, who can stand before his cold, man? When that affliction comes and it gets cold, when it gets cold, what happens? Everything dies out, it slows down. Things aren't moving the same. It's harder to move around. Bodies aching, joints, all these things, right? So who can stand before these things? But if you're well equipped with the understanding of the Most High God, you'll be able to understand and you'll persevere through these things, right? Let's go to Ecclesiastes, man. Go to Ecclesiastes chapter 9. And we're going to go to verse 11. Because you want to continue to keep this spirit, right, through the wilderness. And in order to keep that spirit, you have to understand how long, and you have to understand the trials and tribulations you're going to go through, right? You have to understand that this isn't a race. I mean, it is a race, but it isn't. It's a marathon, right? Long time, long endurance, long running, long hours, right? Studying, reading, praying, fasting. This is what comes with it. You don't, it's not just, oh, the Day of Atonement is over. I don't have to atone for anything no more. Oh, I had a great fast. I forget about it the next day. No, you truly want to meditate upon these things, right? Have it in your mind. Try to carry it. Try to carry this atonement to the next atonement, right? You have atoned for these things and you're not backsliding. You're not falling back. You're not a dog or like a pig wallowing in his filth. Dog falling back into his vomit, right? You're bold in this truth. You're courageous. You're putting all these things of the world behind you, right? And pushing towards the mark. Gotta forgive me, family, that my camera, computer keep timing out. Let me turn this on. So like, yeah. Con. But just even retaining this thing, man. Let me turn this on, man, so my stuff don't keep turning off, man. Sorry, it ain't that damn black. All praises. I'm just gonna keep going. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9 and verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill. Because it said, this race, this understanding, the way that we understand these precepts, you would think, oh, I was a grade A student, right? College, high school. I got a doctor's degree. Understanding the Bible should be easy. No. Or you think of an athlete, of let's say NFL athlete, run a 4.2, 4.21. He'll be the fastest one to get to the kingdom, right? Or a mighty man, right? Let's picture anybody. Everybody like talking about Rambo, his wicked ass. Think about Rambo, mighty man, fighting them damn predators, fighting all these people, fighting against all the armies, all these people, right? You would think, oh, he's a craftsman. He knows how to understand all these things. He'll know how to get through the wilderness. He'll know how to understand and get through Jacob's trouble. No. He said, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift. It's just because you are the fastest person, that's not who the race is meant for, right? It says, nor the battle to the strong. Just because you are strong, that does not mean that's what this war is about, right? This is a spiritual war that we're fighting each and every day, man. It's not just for who's the strongest, who's the biggest, who has the biggest guns, the biggest nukes. We can see now America has the most nuclear capabilities, but yet the Lord said he's going to lift up her skirt, man, and show her nakedness to the nations. And they going to all rise up against her. So does she really have all that power that they claim, right? Let's read on. Nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to the men of skill. It says, but time and chance happeneth to them all. When you get your opportunity, man, when the Lord called you out of darkness, when the Lord chose you and said, you know what? I want you to wake up. You know what, sister? I want you to understand who you are, how modest you can be, how submissive you truly can be, right? I'm going to show you by your fruits, right? Show by the men. I'm going to show you how to be a man today. I'm going to show you how to serve me today. Today is your day, man. When that time and that chance and the opportunity is upon us, that's when you have the opportunity to serve the Most High God, man. And he gives us countless opportunities, right? Even coming off the Day of Atonement, that was the perfect chance and opportunity to do what? Make amends with brothers and sisters. Make amends with your family, your household. Make amends and atone for your sins to the Most High God, man. These are all the things that we should have done. during the Day of Atonement. Getting your mind, body, everything back in order. Getting ready for the tabernacles. Because all these things going to transfer over, man. That time and opportunity you just had right then to purge everything out, then you're finna go to the wilderness. Well, guess what? Only the strong survive, right? I'll look something up real quick. Let me see if I can find this. It's called natural selection. Okay, here we go. It says natural selection, man. Natural selection is a fundamental mechanism of evolution that drives the adaptation of species to their environments. Now, let's all keep this thing spiritual and keep it in this context, man. We are those people who are fit for whatever comes against us, right? Whatever strange calamities, whatever captivity, whatever comes against us. The Lord has gave us, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you Israelites. He gave you that spirit and gave you that body to endure all these things, right? It says, watch this. That drives the adaptation of species to their environments. It is the process through which populations of living organisms change over time, right? And it says survival, the ability of individuals to survive and reproduce. It says it is hereditary, the transmissions of traits from parents to offsprings, man. The thing is, the Lord has us go through the atonement to, guess what, adapt to these things, right? Now, you've been in the truth for a while. Now you atone for your sins. You've adapted to that new person who you are. You won't go back to the old, man. Like shedding your exoskeleton, man. Now you done got that old mode off of you. You a new body, right? Because guess what? Now you're finna go through the wilderness. As soon as you get done atoning, go to the wilderness, man. And this is where natural selection happens, man. Demons are out there. Spirits are out there. Animals are out there. And guess what? Those animals have spirits of the Most High God out there, right? And this is where natural selection plays its finest, man. Who has the strongest will to survive through these things, man? How many times have we seen brothers and sisters leave the truth right before tabernacles, right after tabernacles? Guess what? Even during tabernacles, man. How many times have we seen these things transpire? Or guess what? A brother or sister commit a sin during the tabernacles and it follows them the whole year. And guess what? Maybe even by the next tabernacles, they're not there no more, man. We got to think about these things and meditate upon these things, man. The Lord has a natural selection. We are those people, right? We are the best. We are the tip top. Because no other nation can go through what we go through and then go directly into the wilderness. Go directly into this cold winter that we finna have, right? No nation could do this, man. That's why them damn rock huggers, they try to do their fast during the easy months, man. Where it's not hot, it's not too cold, and they only do 12 hours, and they're still so weak and faint, and oh my gosh, and oh, Allah, please help me. All of that, right? Guess what, man? The brothers and sisters, we was in the building deep during the damn fast, man. The Day of Atonement. 24 hours rocking, man. All the brothers and sisters in good spirits, living it, man. If the Lord said, hey, do one more day, brothers and sisters would have did another day. Guess what? Faint and all. Because watch this, man. Let me get a precept on that. Most I willing not to find that mug. You know what I'm looking for. Is this it? Salaki. No, it's right here. Perfect, complete. I'm gonna pull that too. I got you. I'm definitely gonna pull that. Oh man. Okay, wait, I think I found it. This it? No, that's not it. Endurse. I'm gonna find it. Yes, brothers and sisters, I Google from time to time. I know it's right. I knew it. See, I shouldn't even look for it. I knew I was gonna find it. That's crazy. Never quit, man. Okay, let's go to Book of Judges real quick. Book of Judges. We're gonna go to chapter 8, and we're gonna start at verse. We'll start at verse 1. Get a little context on this, right? Because this is going into Gideon, right? AKA Jerubbaal, right? When he was going and reclaiming all these things, right? It says, Judges chapter 8 and verse 1, and the men of Ephraim said unto him, why hast thou served us thus, that thou calledst us not when thou wentest to fight with the Midianites? And they did chide with him sharply. So Ephraim was mad that Gideon didn't come and say, hey, y'all come help us come fight these people, right? The Lord didn't ask him to. And he said unto them, what have I done now in comparison of you? Is not the gleaning of the grapes of Ephraim better than the vintage of Abiezer? God had delivered into your hands the princes of Midian, Oreb, and Zeb. And what was I able to do in comparison of you? Then their anger was abated toward him when he had said that. And Gideon came to Jordan and passed over, he and 300 men, and the 300 men that were with him, faint, yet pursuing them, man. And that's the point. Coming out of a fast, man, you feel faint, you feel weak, man. But that didn't make brothers and sisters fall back. That made them keep going, man. I love to continue to go through adversity and affliction, knowing that the Most High God is dealing with me, man. If you didn't feel no type of affliction, if you didn't feel no type of sorrow, if you didn't feel no feeling of relief and a heavy burden lifted off of you during this Day of Atonement, then guess what? Brothers and sisters need to read more, pray more, fast more, and hope the Lord continue to keep that spirit burning in you to make another Day of Atonement, man. But you should want to feel something during this time, man. But guess what? We faint, man. But he said pursuing still, man. Still going, man. Still following, still chasing the Midianites, man. Because we're trying to get them kings, man. And when you read on down, we did get their ass. Ox did get them. I ain't lying. Right? Let's get that precept Capt Yahri was talking about, man. Let's go to Sirach. Chapter 30, man. The book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 21. Is that right? Yep, 30 and verse 21. Give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thy own counsel. The gladness of the heart is the life of man, and the joyfulness of a man prolongeth his days. And I like this precept, man, because guess what, man? We could have gave our mind over to all this heaviness of the world. That's even when I pulled the 2 Corinthians, right? We could have let the ways of this world truly rock us back to sleep. Beat ourselves up so much to be like, oh, I'm not worthy of the truth. I'm not worthy of this congregation. I'll come back when I feel like I'm ready. No, that's not how that goes, man. Once you in this fight, you in the fight, man. What it's saying, 2 Ezra chapter 7, man, in verse 56. This is the condition of the battle. You can't get in the midst of war and be like, you know what, I'm gonna just go back to camp. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna come back when I'm ready. It's too late for that, man. The Lord has already prepared you as soon as you got in the truth of these things, man. What did he tell you as soon as you got in the truth? Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. Prepare your soul for temptation, man. Prepare for yourself to be tried as gold in the fire. He been told you this, man. Come on, man. The Lord told you these things many times, man. So when this world is truly afflicting us, man, we don't give our mind over to us, and we don't afflict ourselves in our own counsel. What do? We fast and we ask counsel of the Most High God, man. We humble ourselves, right? Let's get that. 1 Peter. Let's get that in 1 Peter, man. You gotta forgive me, man. I'm in this, my old Bible, and these pages here. You can't turn them too hard. They'll fall apart on me. Cleaning up the dang. I was cleaning the restroom, man. I left my Bible at the school, man. Gotta use my old trusty Rusty. Which ain't nothing wrong with it. But, you know. Everybody always like they knew a Bible. At least I do. Because I can barely read some of these words in here, man. So, like, yeah. All right, here we go. Go to 1 Peter. Let me say it's chapter 5. Yep. The book of 1 Peter, chapter 5, and verse 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, unto the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. Because going through this Day of Atonement, we humbled ourselves, man, to a lower estate, man. Put the sackcloth, we girded up our loins, put ashes upon our head, right? And we truly tried to afflict our spirits in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to truly atone for these things, man. Matter of fact, let me look this up, man. What does atoning mean? It says, let me get a good definition. To make amends as for a sin or fault, right? And then guess what? This is what we make amends. It says make amends for wrongdoing. And this is exactly what we're doing, man. We're trying to make amends to the Most High God, man. It says reparation. We have to atone for these things, man. We owe the Lord. We owe it to the Lord to give this back to him, right? That's why we humbled ourselves, man. We understood the situation. We understood that we cannot get at this captivity unless we truly humble ourselves and seek the Most High God, man. Knowing we can't do it by our strength, by our might, by our power. We have no government power. We have no heavy artillery. We don't have these things, man. We don't have the money. But guess what? The one thing that we do have that no other nation has, man. We have the Most High God, man. This is the name of the Most High God, man. Let's get that James, man. Let's get a good precept, quick precept on that. Go to James. Told y'all, brothers and sisters, man, this thing here is beat up, man. The book of James, chapter 4 and verse 10. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. And that's all we're trying to do, man. We humble ourselves during the Day of Atonement so that he can lift us up and keep our spirit burning bright. Guess what? When? Through the tabernacles, man. Through the wilderness. Think about how many brothers and sisters' spirit and how livid and how happy they were coming out of Egypt, man. They were singing. Timbrels, everybody was happy. Watch it. Let's get it, man. Literally, as soon as they all got out of Egypt, everybody turning up, dancing, man. Watch this. Let's see. Where we want to start at? I'll start at chapter 15. No, I'm going to go a little further back. I want to see if I want to start at verse chapter 14, Salakia. Let's see. Let me see. I know it's right here. Salakia, family. Matter of fact, I'm just going to read chapter 15, and I'll start at verse 1. The book of Exodus, chapter 15, and verse number 1. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea. The Lord is my strength and song, and he's become my salvation. He is my God, and I will prepare him an habitation, my father's God, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name, man. And guess what? This was the song that they sung, man. Mighty song. They all came out of here. They all came out of Egypt, crossed the Red Sea. They literally got to see all the Egyptians die. All those mighty men that they called, man. All of them. And just to die, man. Think about these things, man. Think how the Lord truly did this for his people, man. Because watch this. I'm going to jump up to chapter 14 and verse 31. It says, and Israel saw the great work which the Lord did upon the Egyptians. And the people feared the Lord and believed the Lord and his servant Moses. At this time, everybody believed in him. Everybody believed in Moses, everything that he said. Everybody believed in the Most High God and all the works that he did. They weren't worried about Egypt no more that time. They glad they got away from Egypt, man. They glad, oh man, we gone. We ain't had to worry about it no more, right? We out of here. Not even worried about it, right? Watch this. I want to find that other one too. KJV Exodus. Let me see. Let's see. Here we go. Exodus chapter 15. I'm going to jump down to verse 20. It says, and Miriam, the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women went out after her with timbrels and with dances. And Miriam answered them, sing ye to the Lord, for he had triumphed glorious. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea, man. Everybody, man. Everybody was all happy. Singing, dancing, the sisters dancing, got the timbrels. Everybody, mighty brothers, man, happy, banging their staffs, man. Happy as hell, man. Then watch this. Chapter 16 and verse 1. And they took their journey from Elam, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came unto the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elam and Sinai, on the 15th day on the 2nd month, in their departing out of the land of Egypt. This is literally a month after the Passover. Just 1 month. This is all it took for brothers and sisters, right? And it says, and the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. All it took was a month, man. And guess what? I'm led to believe, thinking as a man, it didn't even take them a whole month, man. After the things died down, after the music stopped, after everybody stopped dancing, I'm led to believe they was like, damn, we could have got more of a turn up in Egypt. And sisters was jangling their little timbrels, but I like the way the Egyptians did it a little bit better, man. I'm led to believe these things, man. Because look how fast it was, man. Now, just bring it to today. Brothers and sisters just finished a mighty atonement. 1 week later, we have the tabernacles. Do you think brothers and sisters going to have that same spirit that they had during the Day of Atonement? That humility, that discipline, that love that they have for one another, that forgivefulness spirit that they had? Do you think that brothers and sisters truly going to have that spirit, man? Or guess what? They're going to go back to that old man and old woman. Oh, it's hot. I can't stand her. Why is she so happy? Why is she this? Why is he like that? Man, man, think about these things, man. Brothers and sisters were so happy, so in the spirit, so glad that we made it through the atonement. Was it sincere? Or were you just happy that you done fast and you can go eat again, man? And now we make it to the wilderness where you may not be guaranteed all those meals. Might not be guaranteed fresh water, all the lighting that you want, right? Bugs all in and out your tent, man. You're not guaranteed the same damn, what is it, spoon-fed, silver spoon treatment that you will get back in America, man. Back in Dallas, back where brothers and sisters, wherever you from, man. Back in your house, in your apartment. You're not going to get the same luxuries, man. Is that going to pull you out the spirit? Is that going to make you reflect and be like, damn, I can't wait to go back home? It's not the spirit brothers and sisters want to be having going into this tabernacles, man. You truly want to be happy and be content with where you are, man. And I'm going to tell you, man, I love this because I was talking to my wife probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago about being content, right? I'm going to read this. And I know I probably read it during class 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I'm going to read it again, man. Let me see what brothers and sisters got in the chat, man. No, I just been talking. Let me see. Shalom, shalom, Zako Monta. Shalom, 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 Officer Barakai, man. It says, I don't know the name of the mighty brother Jesus right now. So if you could tell me his name, so I might agree. I'm Soldier Donovan, Soldier Donovan. Shabbat shalom, 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 Azalikiel, Jezreel, shalom. Shalom, shalom, brother Yakal, man. Talking about crispy cut, man. Appreciate it, Ox, man. Y'all funny, man. Donovan. Soldier Donovan. But I appreciate it, y'all. But let's go to Philippians. Philippians chapter 4. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's not spelled like that, but if you look at it syllable-wise, that's how it sounds. Donovan, that's right. But shalom. The book of Philippians, chapter 4 and verse 11. Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content, man. And this is the point that brothers and sisters got to have coming into the wilderness, man. Be content with what you have, man. Brothers and sisters may be going on year 3 with the same tent. Year 3, whatever. You're going to have the same everything. Let's say you don't have nothing different. You've been rocking the same stuff through all the tab. And you see a brother and sister, big old tent. You can walk inside, got a couch in it, TV, some set up. But you content with where you are, man. Because guess what? You truly want to see what it feels like and experience the wilderness, man. To have minimal things, man. Minimal necessities. In order to truly experience and see if you can truly make it in the wilderness. If we were forced to go there during the time of Jacob's trouble, being a pilgrim, right? Seeing if you can truly do these things, but being content, man. Being content is a big thing, man, during the tabernacles. Because brothers and sisters aren't content. Oh, it's too hot. It's too cold. It's too many bugs. Where's this? Ain't enough food. That ain't the food that I like. Oh, it's not this. Oh, it's not that. Oh, this chair don't feel good. Oh, this bed ain't the same. My air mattress keep going down. Oh, this cot hurting my back. Oh, this hurt. Think about all these things, man. Oh, my tent need to be set up. Oh, my tent need to be taken down. Oh, my this. Oh, my this. Ooh, my this, right? But brothers and sisters that are content, you can see it on their spirit being out there. Just them being out there with the congregation, with their family, wives, husbands, brothers, sisters, just being out there, right? Being out there to be away from this world, away from just a damn phone call. Hey, you know you got to clock back in from lunch. You don't have to worry about that out there, man. You don't have to worry about the ways of the world when we're out there, man. Think about these things, man. You don't have the ways of this world and all the cares of these things is no longer is a burden to you, man. You can truly sit there and listen to quietness, not listening to horns, damn gunshots, man. You don't have to listen. You just hear quietness, man. No cars, no trains. And you can truly feel what it feels like to see what our forefathers felt during these special times, man. That's right, just constant complaining, man. That's what the Lord said. That's why Paul said, be therewith content with whatever state that you are in, man. Some brothers are going into the tabernacles without a job. Some brothers, because they think this is my first tabernacles. Most high willing. My first tabernacles, and I have a job, man. And that's just plain. That's just what it is. Like I always ask the Lord, I want them days off. And the Lord was like, well, I'll give them to you off. You ain't got to worry about going to a job, right? But all praise to the Most High God. Whatever state that I was ever in, I was always content with where I was, man. Always. Always had a good time with the brews and she brews, man. Always involved, man. Well, you don't know. Brothers and sisters might have lost a loved one, might have lost themselves, might have been out the spirit, got back right during the Day of Atonement. They all might be different coming into this tabernacles, man. But whatever state that we are in coming into this tab, we be content with where we are. And be grateful that the Most High God allows us to see another tabernacles, man. Allowing us to be in a congregation, allowing us to continue to see these things and be acceptable of these things. Because like I say, man, a lot of brothers and sisters didn't get to see this tabernacles coming around, man. Some brothers and sisters may have passed. Some brothers and sisters may have just, guess what, lost the fight, fell out the truth. Some brothers and sisters left the congregation, got kicked out of a congregation. It's always good about being content with where you are, man. This is just it, man. And guess what, man? We can survive without employment for us general things, man. We know in Ecclesiastes says money is a defense, man. And this is why you have a congregation to help you out when you do fall on those hard times, right? And bad terms. But guess what? Even if you are a man, a leader of the house, you are commanded to have a job, man. Because if it says a man who not provided for his own, and guess what? It's like an infidel, man. So guess what? If you do have children, do have a wife, and do have responsibilities, you do have to provide for them, man. So I can agree, but I also disagree with a little bit of that point, right? Depending on what point that you are making with that. But it says to be content, man. Philippians chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, I both know how to be abased and I know how to abound, man. Being abased. Picture you being abased in this truth, man. You know all this precepts. You got all the understanding. And the Lord got you at the damn bottom right now. And you don't feel like there's no way looking up. You got a long way up. You so far abased in this truth, man. So far humbled, humiliated, whatever you have been doing in order for the Most High God to abase you. Or guess what? He may be abase you just to try you. Without a job for months, without a car, without a stable income, without this, without peace in your household for months on end. You've been abased, man. And you feel this little, man. Paul said, I know how to be abased and I know how to abound, man. I know what it feels like to have an in-order household. I know what it feels like to have a job, man. I know what it feels like to continue to keep the law and such commandments, man. I know what it feels like to have a great congregation, great captains, great officers, great soldiers, great sisters behind me, man. I know what it feels like to have both of these things, man. And it says, everywhere and in all things, I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need, man. Whatever way and whatever feeling that we are feeling, man. He said, whether we be abounded, whether we be hungry, whether we be thirsty, right? He said we are instructed to be content, man. Christ fasted 40 days and 40 nights. And he was content, man. He was good, man. Satan tried to tempt him and give him the whole world, even though it was his. Through the power of Yahweh, he was still content, man. Wasn't be like, oh, it's too hot. I'm tired of fasting for y'all. Do I have to fast more for y'all? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? Do I have to do... No, he didn't do that, man. He said, I came to do the will of the Father, man. The one time he fell into his hour of temptation, he said, Father, take this cup from me. But then, guess what? The angel strengthened him. He said, man, if this is my cup, then I have to take it, man. Then I will drink it. This is what we have to do in this truth, man. Understand that being content is meaning taking your cup, man. That cup of affliction and that cup that the Lord calls your life, you're going to have to take it, man. For the best and for the worst. Be content whether you be abased or whether you be abounding, man. Because I'm going to tell you, you're not going to be abased your whole life, man. Job is a key example. He was abased for a while. But guess what? The Lord abounded him at the end, man. Think about times when brothers and sisters were abased, man. Got brought down to the lowest point. Joseph, He was kicked out by his own brothers, casted into a hole, sold into slavery to the Egyptians, man. In a prison cell, man. At the bottom of the bottom. Down there where people were getting executed on a daily. So far based, man. And then look how the Lord abounded him, man. You had Jacob fleeing from his own brother Esau, man. Trying to make sure he had to do whatever he had to do, man. Trying to get to the kingdom. Trying to get to the land that the Lord promised him, man. Serving his wife's husband, right? I mean, his wife's husband. His wife's father, man. All these years. All these years. Wrestled with an angel. And then look how the Lord abounded him, man. Look how many times brothers and sisters have went through any type of affliction. That's right. That is right. He said, I believe a Punjabi. I believe even the Punjabi did it too. I don't know about that part, but Moses and Elijah, I can agree. Nah, not Punjabi. No. But even think about these things, man. Look how many times brothers, even Moses himself, he was abased. He was counted as a damn Egyptian, man. Guess what, man? That's what his name. Found him by the way of the water, man. And the Lord abounded him. Not a man of eloquent speech. Couldn't speak fluent Hebrew. Didn't think his people would believe in him, man. Then look how the Lord abounded him, man. But you have to be content with these things, man. Because guess what? Moses messed up too. Moses said, must I do these things? He got tired. He got fed up, man. You have to be content with the state that you are in. And this is how the Lord does these things, right? Because watch this, verse 13. This Christians love to use this, right? But they don't apply it. It says, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ which strengthened me. Well, Christ strengthened us to keep the commandments. Why don't they keep it, man? That's a cut, man. So I can do all things. Well, you should do the commandments. Not those things, brother. Christ didn't strengthen me to do that. Oh, okay. That's crazy. But whatever, man. Yeah, Punjabi not included, man. Just like you get a toy and batteries not included, you got to buy them separately, each sold separately. Punjabi is not included. No Punjabi. But this is it, man. We can do everything that we need to. And if we continue to follow the way of the Most High God, man. But this is why we need each other in these last days. This is why we need to continue to gather, be around like-minded brothers and sisters, so that when we do fall and we do get scarce, even when we go through the wilderness, we have one another to lean on, man. Moses had Aaron, Miriam, Joshua, right? The son of Nun. All these people, right? Think about it, man. Think about these things, right? Everybody had somebody to strengthen them, man. And we all need somebody to lean on in these last days as well, man. It says Persian Messiah, Isaiah 45:1, anointed of God. Well, Lisa, why was he anointed? What was he chose to do? Because jump up to 44:28. He was anointed and chosen to the Lord to do it exact the Lord's will in Jerusalem. And what did Cyrus do? What was his decree? To set Israel back in the highest state that they were and give everything back to them so they could rebuild everything that was lost. It's always been like that. We always use the heathen to accomplish our goals, man. That's how the Most High God does things. He takes the people at the biggest, highest estates and humbles them and abases them to small men in order to serve the children of Israel, man, according to his holy commandment. But no, Persian Messiah did not free Jacob. The Lord freed Jacob. Because how did he free us if we were still under captivity to him? Make that make sense. All we did was go from the Babylonian to the Persian and Mede captivity. We weren't freed. That's a very ignorant thing to say. He freed us to go in the backyard. No. No Punjabi. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Instead of we ain't dealing with it, no Punjabi. It ain't in there, man. It ain't. Don't make me lose my train of thought. Let's go to Sirach. Let's go to Sirach, man. Chapter 37. 37 and verse 12. I see what you're saying, but that's not correct. The Lord did choose Cyrus to overtake the Babylonians, but we weren't freed. We were just moved over into captivities. The only thing is, the Lord put on Cyrus' spirit to allow us to build back up the temple, man. That's all that the Lord allowed Cyrus to do for us. Then he carried on to Darius and carried on so on and so forth, right? So that way, during the time of the Greeks, when Alexander the Freak, the Macedonian, all these people came up, anointed of God. Okay, I understand that. That's fine. What's your point of saying that? Let me ask you that. What's the point of saying that? Because he didn't free us. He didn't free us. He didn't do anything. The Lord did all these things, right? All we did was go into slavery under him. And the Lord just lightened up that affliction a little bit. That's it. Let's go to Sirach chapter 37. Sirach chapter 37 and verse 12. Sirach chapter 37 verse 12. But be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. Because during this time of tabernacles, this is why we gather with like-minded brothers and sisters, man, who we know to keep the commandments. Because guess what? If we miscarry, if we slip up, brothers and sisters right there got your back. Damn, I can't do my tent. Guess what? We got you. We setting up tents all day, all night, man. This is exactly what we're doing, man. Think about it, man. This is literally why. This is why it's so beautiful, man. All the elderly brothers and sisters, man, that need help setting things up. The children. You see all the brothers, man, going around, making sure, getting everything right, getting all the tents set up, man. Brothers on the grill, brothers mowing the lawn, getting the grass ready for all the field activities. Got the sisters getting all the sides, all the things prepared, man. They got little games, snacks, and everything prepared for all the children and got little activities. This is a beautiful and joyous time we're going to be going through, man. But never forget what's the point of doing it, man. It's us being content and getting ready in our minds in that righteous rehearsal, man. Being ready to continue to be at that humble and lower state. Because the wilderness, that's a trying time. That's literally why the Lord put us through the wilderness to try us, man. It said whether we will keep the commandments or no, right? This is the whole purpose of these things. And we have to make sure that we continue to do these things in decency and in order so that the Lord can see us fit for the kingdom, man. Let's go to what I want. I want Psalms. I want Psalms chapter 119. And where I want to start at. Matter of fact, go to Psalms 105 real quick. That's what I want, because I want this little storyline real quick. Real quick, brothers and sisters. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go to Psalm chapter 105. Psalm chapter 105, and we're going to start at verse 39. He spread a cloud for a covering and fire to give light in the night. The people asked, and he brought quails and satisfied them with the bread of heaven, right? He opened the rock, and the waters gushed out. They ran into the dry place like a river. For he remembered this holy promise, and Abraham his servant. And he brought forth his people with joy and chosen with gladness. And he gave them the lands of the heathen, and they inherited the labor of the people, that they might observe his statutes and keep his laws. Praise ye the Lord. So going into this thing, man, when we first went into the wilderness, it was going to the wilderness so that he could try us, give us these blessings, get us ready to inherit the land of our enemies, man, that they prepared and made the way for. That we might do what? Keep the laws, man. And this is the point that the Lord wants us to do, man. But guess what? What did we do? What did we do after this, right? We're going to go to chapter 106 real quick. Watch this. Let's go to verse 6. Psalm chapter 106 and verse 6. We have sinned with our fathers. We have committed iniquity. We have done wickedly. Our fathers understood not thy wonders in Egypt. They remember not the multitude of thy mercies, but provoked them at the sea, even at the Red Sea. Nevertheless, he saved them for his name's sake, that he might make his mighty power to be known, right? Think about these things, man. And watch this. I'm going to jump down. Verse 12. This is the point that we were reading earlier. Then believed they his words, and they sang his praise. Remember, they had the timbrels. They had the songs going. They had all these things going. They soon forgot his works. They waited not for his counsel, but lusted exceedingly in the wilderness, and tempted God in the desert. And he gave them their request, but sent leanness into their souls, man. Golly. As soon as they got in the wilderness, they start lusting after these things, man. Wilderness of sin, man. Tempted God in the desert, man. This is happening as soon as we came out of Egypt. As soon as we went in the wilderness, man. Let me see. What did he say? A Hebrew Gentile. Hebrew Gentile is crazy. That's a new one. Lisa, what gate you going through as a Hebrew Gentile? Which gate? The big pearly one? I want to know that one. Because watch this. I'm going to show you something. That's funny. That is funny. But this is what happened in the wilderness, man. We went in there, started tripping. And what did the Lord end up doing? He ended up killing everybody, all the men, all the adults, everybody, and started fresh with a whole new batch of people, man. And this is what the Lord is doing, man, spiritually now. Guess what? If you don't make it through this tabernacles, man, the Lord didn't see you fit, man. He's going to go ahead and take you away because you weren't humble. You didn't have that humility on you. You didn't have that spirit of endurance during this time, right? When you were tried as gold in the fire, you said, no, I want to be the dross. I just want to fall off and perish, right? You have to stay strong in this time, man. It's going to be hard. It's never easy, man. Tabernacles is one of those things that you make it how it is, man. If you choose to try to make the tabernacles hard, you're going to have a long ass 3 or 4 days out there. But if you choose to take the tabernacles for the best thing that it is, you're going to have a great time at the tabernacles. You're going to be ready for it each and every year, man. And I know, shoot, at the Battle Axes, man, this is it, man. This is it, man. This is what we're looking for. This is literally the salvation that we're praying for, right? Get this preset, man. I'm going to close out. Watch this. I'm going to go to Psalms. I'm going to get Yahri favorite precept if he's still up in here, man. The book of Psalms, chapter 149, in verse 1. Praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. Let the Lord for the Lord taketh pleasure in his people, not a Hebrew Gentile. It says, the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation, man. Now let's watch this. Let's jump down. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. This is what the Lord bestowed upon us, man. To bind up your damn Messiah, the damn Persian, bind up his ass. Bind up the Babylonians, the damn Greeks, the Romans, the Europeans, all these people of this world, man. To bind them all up with chains and their fetters and to execute judgment upon them, man. And while we doing that, everybody's singing and dancing, man. So think about this during the tabernacles, brothers and sisters. You're getting your mind in order, and we all having a good time. We're singing, dancing, drinking, having mirth, right? Just think about when the Lord gives us the kingdom, man. We're going to be doing this and dancing, and we just going to be whooping the damn heathen ass. Just lash after lash after lash, man. Keep stoking that damn fire, Esau. I don't care if you hot, man. Ham, you walk over the damn coals and make sure they stay flat so that I don't get hit by a spark, man. And Moab, you rub my feet, because looking at Ham walk across coals is making my damn feet hurt, man. This is how the Lord is going to have these things in the kingdom, man. So when you're going through this tabernacles, man, keep your mind, keep your body, keep these things in order and in the spirit, man. Brothers and sisters, mind their drinking. Be moderate when you're out there drinking. Stay sober. Stay vigilant, right? Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, is seeking about who he may devour, man. I'm going to give you the perfect example for what Lisa, any other scoffer, is doing during this time. Watch this. Watch this. This is exactly what they're doing. Through the spirit. Watch this. So this is literally what y'all doing, man. Here we go. I'm gonna find it. I know it's right here. I know it is. Plague. I know it's right here. I'm gonna be mad at myself. Let me see. Sinners. Okay, here we go. This is a good one, too. This is a good one. The book of Numbers, chapter 16, and verse 39. And Eleazar the priest took the brazen censers, wherewith they that were burnt had offered, and they were made broad plates for a covering of the altar, to be a memorial unto the children of Israel, that no stranger, which is not of the seed of Aaron, come near to offer an incense before the Lord, that he may be not as Korah, and as his company, and as the Lord said to him by the hand of Moses. Now, the reason I pull this is because, think about it. The priests at that time, they were the only ones to offer the offerings to the Most High God, right? We know we don't have that legislation no more. We are those kingdom of priests now as a nation of Israel. So we the only people who can offer this offering, this spiritual sacrifice now to the Most High God when we celebrate his feast days, his high holy days, reading his Bible, getting understanding, keeping his commandments. It says nobody else, man. Nobody else. If you're not of that seed line, you can't do it, man. Point blank, period. It said, man, I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Hold on. Lion lives in abomination to Yahweh, except for when Jacob lied to Isaac to get his birthright. I love when people pull that. She said, Jacob. Watch this. I'm gonna find the other precept too. This is what Moab. Boom, found it. I found it. All praises. Man, I love this precept. Numbers chapter 25 and verse 1 is perfect for y'all that are choosing to cause division today. That's when Phineas killed the damn Moabite, the Midianitish woman, and guess what? Even some of wicked Israel, because y'all chose to keep a plague, man. Because that's all y'all are, is a damn plague. Let's get some context before that. I'm gonna pull this one precept, man, so we can be here all day, and which I don't mind doing. Let's get before you say he stole his birthright. Let's see what prophecy and what the Lord had already ordained prior to this. Let's go to Genesis chapter 24. Genesis chapter 24 in verse 60. The book of Genesis chapter 24 in verse 60. And they blessed Rebekah and said unto her, Thou art our sister. Be thou the mother of thousands of millions, and let thy seed possess the gate of those which hate them. Come on now. Why did it say thy seed to Rebekah? Knowing that she was already going to have twins. Just a chapter over. Why did it say seed as in singular, man? This was already chosen, prophesied before Jacob did anything, man. Romans 9, we already, man, we can go down that whole thing on them. But you got to get over this, man. It says seed as in singular. It's saying, have him possess the gate of them which hate him. And last time I checked, Esau hated Jacob off the back, man, for all these things. And I think we possess the gates of them that hate us, right? Hey, because we possess, hey, boy, I'm telling you, the Lord gave us possession of the kingdom, and they sure do hate it, man. Why do you think it says in Psalm chapter 2 and verse 1, why do the heathen rage? And why do they imagine a vain thing? Y'all really do imagine y'all in the kingdom. I don't even think y'all can imagine it. I really don't think y'all can even fathom it. Y'all just, it sound good. That's why y'all say it. That's what I truly think. It just sounds good to y'all. You want us to agree, and you think the Lord will kill us before he allows us to let y'all in the kingdom with us. I just say it like that. If we try to sneak one of y'all in there and pull y'all in the kingdom and be like, it's okay, Molly. It's okay, Becky. Just come through this gate with me. The Lord will kill us, man. Smite both of us, man. Y'all can try to get the Israelites to concede in whatever y'all want. But when I tell you the Most High God is not going to make no mistakes, he's not going to make no damn mistakes, man. And y'all truly going to feel the power and his omnipotency in that day, man. Let's get that precept for officer, man. Romans chapter 9 and verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh, according to the election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. So, in your eyes, he didn't have an opportunity to lie. He didn't lie yet. He wasn't even born yet. Didn't get the characteristics yet. Didn't say whether they're bad or evil yet. Didn't say none of these things. It's just for the children. All this stuff. Children weren't even born yet. But it said, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Now, Lisa, you so smart. And your Punjabiness. Your Punjabinism, right? That's your religion. Punjabinism, right? Punjabinism. Who came out first? Was it Esau or was it Jacob? Because it said the elder going to serve the younger. And what we read in Genesis chapter 24, verse 60, it says, and that seed is going to possess the gates of them that hate them. When you possess that gate, that means you're ruling, man, right? And it says the elder shall serve the younger. If you're serving, that means you're under us, right? I'm just reading the precepts. This is what the precepts say, man. At least you know your fate, man. Yeah, the Punjabinism, man. That's what it gets you, man. That Punjabinism. Damn called the Persian the Messiah, but you want Esau to make it. Come on, man. Did an offspring of Jacob write that? Yeah, he did actually. Because watch this. Romans chapter 11 and verse 1. I say then, had God cast away his people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. And Benjamin was the son of who? You guessed it. Jacob. Come on, man. The prophets, man, are always going to be undefeated when it comes to these scriptures, man. All praise to the Most High God for that, man. I please pray you continue to give us that understanding, give us the blessing, and give us the opportunity to continue to spread this truth in honesty and sincerity, man. But I'm going to get verse 13, Officer Barakai, because I know you probably said it. I know I didn't hear you, but I feel like you said it in your head. Book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, man. He loved Jacob, man, from the beginning of time, man. That's why he chose that lineage. Even before Jacob, man, was Seth. When you read in Luke chapter 3, man. When you read all the way from Genesis, man. Chapter 3 to when he chose all these people, man. This is amazing. This is poetic, man. Jacob writing for Jacob isn't biased, bro. You got to understand, the Lord was never for any other nation. So you can call it what you want. Because he said he was here to help his people. He said, Romans chapter 10 and verse 10, brethren, my heart's desire in prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved. Man, I'm going to tell you, Paul was mighty. He was very biased because he loved his people. Everywhere he went on his conquest, he went for his people. You're damn Skippy, man. And guess what? Our God is very, very biased. He loves us and hates everybody else. Why? Because that's the way he wants to do it. You mad at it, take it up with him, man. Take it up with the big man. Don't shoot the messenger, man. You think it's unreasoned? Because it says, the adjective that means exhibited or characterized by an unreasoned judgment. Come on, man. Well, I'm going to read this precept, man. I love this precept. Let me go over it. Shalom, shalom. The book of 2 Thessalonians. Paul, of the Pharisee of Pharisees, with 2 Vidian stories on the road to Damascus. Paul, the Pharisee of Pharisees. Okay. What you trying to say about that? Was he a hypocrite? Did Paul keep the law? Because Pharisees only believe one part. scribes, Pharisees, Sadducees. His father was a Pharisee, right? I'm going to read this. 2 Thessalonians. I'm going to show you the righteous judgment of the Lord, man. How you say an unbiased feeling. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1. Man, godly. I got to start 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 3. We are bound to thank Yahweh always for you, brethren, as it is meet, because that your faith groweth exceedingly, and your charity of every one of you all towards each other abounded, so that we ourselves glory you in the churches of God. Who is in the churches of God's, man? Come on, man. For your patience and faith in all your persecutions and tribulations that ye endure. Think about it, man. Brothers and sisters in church right now, listening, trying to get the word of understanding. And now we're going through persecutions and tribulations, man. And I would tell you, brothers and sisters, just to endure, man. It says, are you a Hebrew Israelite? Yes, brother. We are Hebrew Israelites who keeps the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what I'm trying to get at too, Cap. I'm trying to figure it out. It says churches. It says churches of God, for your patience and faith in all your persecutions and tribulations that you endure, which is a manifest token of the righteous judgment of Yahweh, that ye may be counted worthy of the kingdom of God, for which ye also suffer. These other nations don't suffer for the kingdom of God, man. They're chilling. They're having a good time, man. You can let them people lie to you all they want to cross over there, and Hamas and all of them. Man, they was chilling. They had the sub-Saharan slave trade, man. They were booming. If the Lord chooses to give them a little recompense right now, all praise to the Most High God, man. That's all I got to say. This is a manifest token of these things, man. I'm talking about, hey, bombs and all these things hitting all these places. But, not too long ago, think about how we were getting done, man. Mutilated, man. Maimed. In front of everybody. And everybody was sitting there clapping at these things. Them people getting support and help and getting millions of dollars sent to them. What did we get sent to us, man? Damn pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, damn slums, and the damn Hellenized damn book that the white man tried to give us, man. But we got it. We got the truth now, man. We have the understanding. We have the full, complete Bible now. Not just the desensitized version they try to give us, man. Try to force Christianity through us, man. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And I'm going to tell you, this is why the main point of why they're trying to seek the kingdom. They're trying to get in with us. Because the Lord is doing a righteous thing right now. I'm white. Well, if your father's a so-called white man, hey, I feel sorry for your mother. It says, seeing it as a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. That's all the Lord is doing. He's exacting his righteous judgment and recompensing tribulation to all of y'all, man. And what all can all the brothers say? All praise to the Most High, man. All praise to the Most High. While during the time of Exodus, we sitting over there chilling. The Lord is raising hell in Egypt, man. This is what we doing now, man. We content with where we are, and we letting the Lord literally fight our battles and tear y'all apart. Matter of fact, I'm finna go to Al Jazeera right now, and I'm finna look up how the Lord is doing y'all right now. Trump says Hamas ready for peace, tells Israel stop bombing Gaza. More bombs going off, right? It says Madagascar president refuses to step down as anti-government protests continue. U.S. Senate over government shutdown. Come on, man. Let's see what else is going on in the world. Let's see what else the Lord is raining hell on these people for, man. Let's see. Pro-Palestine protesters target Italy training for Israel World Cup tie. Church of England named first female Archbishop of Canterbury. The Lord is supposed to set a man over our congregation. So we know this is wicked as hell. Let's see some other stuff that's going on, man. What's some more bad stuff? This is what the Lord is doing right now, man. The Lord is giving us peace to understand and go through prophecies, go through classes, getting our bodies and spirits ready for tabernacles. He raining all hell on these people right now, man. And all we can say is all praise is called Allah Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Malak Yahushua, man. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a mass shooting out of Michigan. There was a shooting somewhere else. There was a damn flood in the Philippines. It's literally hurricanes all on our East Coast right now. South African ambassador to France found dead outside Paris hotel. When I tell you the Lord is raising hell, man. The Lord is raising hell, man. I'm just telling you, man, hey, do some push-ups, get your minds and bodies ready for a long captivity, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, I just get ready. Come on, just get ready. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Keep raising it to the foundations thereof, because we pushing y'all to do it too. Because this is what the Lord is going to do. Watch this. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled. Rest with us, that the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Hamashiach Yahushua, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power, man, when he shall come to be glorified in his saints and to be admired in all them that believe, because our testimony among you was believed in that day, man. Come on, man. This is wherefore also we pray always for you, that our God would count you worthy of this calling and fulfill all the good pleasure of his goodness and the work of his faith with power, that the name of our Lord, Hamashiach Yahushua, may be glorified in you, and ye in him, according to the grace of our God and the Lord, Hamashiach Yahushua, man. Hey, man, that's a mighty precept to end out on, man. The Lord is going to give us rest during this time, and he said he's going to destroy these people with an everlasting destruction, man. He says, and we're going to be glorified in that day, man. Brothers and sisters, continue to stay strong, stay in the fight. Don't give up. When you're going through this wilderness and you finna get ready to go through this winter right behind it, stay strong, persevere. Gather as much as you need to. Hit brothers and sisters up in the chat as much as you need to. Continue to be diligent in this thing, man, because this time is waxing short, and they trying to do everything that they can in order to keep this thing going. Man, I was gonna pull that in the beginning of the class, Speckled Bird. That's the spirit, man. That's the spirit. And I'm going to tell you, these things going to keep ramping up more and more and more. More fake pages, more fake people trying to just get these things going. Because you know why? Brothers and sisters know why this is going to keep happening. Because the Lord is stirring up these spirits. I'm going to close out with this one. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. You ain't got too much longer, man. It's getting shorter and shorter, man. These days are increasing, man, going faster. These months are rolling, man. And guess what, man? Through the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, man, we're going to have that grace and opportunity to go through that second wilderness in order to celebrate the tabernacles and make you damn heathen. Keep the damn tabernacles in order, man. And with that, man, we're going to say Shabbat Shalom, man. Shabbat Shalom, brothers and sisters that tuned in, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Help us push the truth around the four corners of the earth, man. Thank you, brothers and sisters who give to the GoFundMe and to the Cash App. The money is being greatly used for the building of a kingdom, the keeping of the lights on, water, everything keep us going in the building. in the damn sanctuary of the Most High God, the water, brothers, man. Thank you, brothers and sisters, who give their spiritual arms, man, the mighty prayers, the mighty fastings, not only for themselves, not even just for their single congregation, but for the whole nation of Israel to continue to rise, continue to be steadfast in His truth, and continue to push towards the mark, right? Thank you, brothers and sisters, man. Brothers and sisters, get your minds and bodies and spirits in order. Tabernacles for the Battle Axes will be starting this Sunday evening, and we will end that same Sunday the following week, right? Brothers and sisters, just continue to stay in the fight, man. Here at the Battle Axes, well, it's finished with a law, statute, and a commandment. I want to say this is a commandment. This is going to be going into the kingdom. Speaking of the tabernacles, right? Let's go to Zechariah chapter 14. Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 16. Excuse me. The book of Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 16. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. All you heathen that's going to be left after the Lord killed off most of y'all, and y'all are these slaves, y'all going to come year to year to keep these tabernacles, right? Just as we are finna do now. And it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain, man. Guess what? Y'all not going to get anything. No crumbs, no nothing, man. Lord is going to starve y'all ass out, but not even give y'all over to death, man, because He's going to make y'all suffer, man. It says, and if the family of Egypt go not up and come not, that have no rain, there shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite the heathen that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. This shall be the punishment of Egypt and the punishment of all nations that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles, man. This is what is going to happen, man, in them days, man. You choose not to keep that tabernacles when the Lord is going to make you keep these things, man, and make you continue to follow upon our laws, man. You watch how the Lord does, man. He said, but as for us and our family, the nation of Israel, we're going to serve the Lord, man. And all praise to the Most High for that, man. Thank you, brothers and sisters, man. Y'all continue to stay in the fight, stay strong, man. Kingdom seekers, man, you ain't gonna get the benefit of the doubt, man. You need to figure out who your lineage is from your father, man. If you got that trace of white through your father, you're done, man. Give it up. Start doing push-ups. Put the Bible down. Pick up some creatine and get ready. That's all. But if your mother is white and your father happens to be a so-called African-American man or of any of the tribes of the nation of Israel, then, hey, you might have a chance, man. He said, you look light-skinned to me, and David was ready. What's your point of saying that? That was very ignorant of you. That was very, very ignorant of you. But guess what? I'm not white. I can tell you that. I'm not white, and I'm not red. So, I could be light-skinned to me. Hey, that is fine with me. Ah, man. Come on now. I can tell you that. I'm just not white. My life is not like a box of chocolates. That's all I got to say. Shoot. But nah, man. Thank you, brothers and sisters, tuned in, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Help us push the truth around the four corners of the earth. Soldier Donovan with the Battle Axes of the Most High. Thank you, brothers and sisters, man. Shalom.